3, 2, 1, go! Hello and welcome. Today we're going a little further. It's day 45 and we're going 4.5 kilometers, which I also did yesterday. That was a mistake. At least it was a bit further I ran and not a bit less. So I got new glasses. You like them? I hope you do. I picked them up yesterday and they're very comfortable. So I thought I wanted to talk a bit about gear, about comfort, about what to choose when running. So these are a pair of Oakleys. I didn't go for any particular brand when I went to the store to get glasses, and I wasn't even really thinking about running. I just needed something new because the old ones were all scratched and loose in the hinges and so forth. But then I found these and I think they're a really good fit. This is the first run I'm doing with the glasses, so I'm very happy to confirm that they're actually sitting very good on the face. We'll have to see how good they are for running, but for now I'm very happy. So that got me thinking about gear in general, that when you're out running you need to have some gear that you're comfortable running with. Comfort is one of the main concerns when talking about clothes, glasses, hats, whatever you're using when running. I thought I would talk about what I'm using, and as you can see, I'm just wearing a plain runner's t-shirt. It's still warm in the weather, so that's what I'm using whenever I run in a race. No, not whenever, but in some races you get a t-shirt. I just use those. When it gets a bit colder, or if I'm going a lot further, I wear a dry fit t-shirt underneath because your nipples can get scarfed by the t-shirts, and since they're fit, they sit tight into your body, and I really like that, so that I don't get sore and bleeding nipples. You could also wear a band-aid if you're going far, but that has never been necessary for me if I wear that dry fit t-shirt underneath. Then I have the pants. I'm just wearing some plain running pants. I've been using tights, but I stopped using that not long ago, not by any specific reason. I actually like wearing them and I may start using them again. But I found these and I thought I would give them a try. I also found another pair that had inside meshing, but I don't appreciate that because it doesn't leave enough room for private parts and thighs, so I don't like them. I just use a pair of tight-fitting undies underneath, and that's not any particular running brand or anything, but a pair of Björn Borg or something like that. Then we have the socks, which are very important. You don't want to get blisters and sore feet, so get some good running shoes. I think it's worth spending a bit more on socks, and you need a lot of them if you run every day. So get some good socks, and then of course shoes. You need some good shoes, but we're going to talk about that another time because there's so much to talk about with shoes. I'm not particularly piggish about my shoes. Just make sure that you're getting some shoes you're comfortable running in and that they fit well. That's 1 kilometer. Then we have the backpack I'm wearing. I'm very happy with that. I bought that very recently after I started this challenge, because normally I just had a little belt pouch for my phone and my headphones, so I didn't really need more than that. But now that I've started having a selfie stick and maybe some food when I go on the longer runs and water, I wanted to have a good running backpack. I was using just a regular backpack, and that's not recommendable. That was really heavy, got very sweaty and wasn't very pleasant. But I bought this one. It's a Solomon. It weighs nearly nothing but can still fit a lot. You have all these nice pockets, one for phone. I have another one for keys over here. And then you have these bottles. They're part of the backpack where you can have 2. I'm not using water yet, but when we start running, well, more than 10k actually, the water is going to be good to have. And then obviously, I don't know. Let's try that again. Maybe I should just do it like that. You can see that the backpack has plenty of room. It has plenty of room for clothes and food and perhaps even some more water if needed. I'm wearing it every day, even though I don't really need the space, but it's just so light. Then we have this one, which is a bit unique to me. I mean, most people won't have that, but that's for the camera. I'm always running with a camera now because of making videos for you guys. That's the most comfortable way carrying it for me. I also use the selfie stick sometimes, like I do today, but it's not comfortable for running. So this is just for when talking a bit more directly to the camera. It's good to have the selfie stick, and I can put that in the backpack, and then I can place the camera here. The camera sits very securely here, and with the boosted anti-vibration you get some great footage even though we're jumping all over the place. So that's good. And then we only need to talk about the watch. Now, there's a lot of things to say about watches, and maybe I will one day, but you don't need to spend too much on it. I got the top model from 3 years ago, the Phoenix 6, and I'm very, very happy with it. But looking back, if I had to buy a watch now, I don't think I would choose the top model. I don't really think that spending that much money on a watch is necessary. Obviously it depends on what you're doing, but it has so many features that I'm never using. One thing I will say though is that getting an actual running watch rather than a smartwatch would be a good idea. I'm mainly saying that because this comes with such an extended battery compared to the smartwatches. My wife has an Apple Watch and it runs out of batteries within 24 hours at least. She always puts it in the charging station every night, so she can't even register her sleep with it because it would run out of batteries and not be ready for the next day. This one, it lasts at least 10 days with me running every day, and depending on how much you use it, it should be able to last for 14 days without charging. And that makes a huge difference in my book, that you don't need to worry about charging batteries all the time. So that's all the gear I'm using when running. I hope you enjoyed that little talk. We're almost halfway through the run, the 4.5 kilometers, not as yesterday where I ran a bit too much because I was confused about the days, but nevertheless we're halfway through in 100 meters. So I'll stop talking now, put you back on my chest, and then do a little wrap up when we're done. One last thing I'd like to say though is that no matter what gear you choose something that you find comfortable. That's the most important thing. Most important thing is that you like wearing what you're wearing. Don't go for hype or reviews. Check it out, what you're needing, and then test it, and then use what you find good for you. So we're almost done with the 4.5 kilometers. We had a good talk about what gear I'm using, and my general message is that find something that you're comfortable running in. It doesn't need to be that advanced, but you need to be comfortable. That's the main priority. And this is different for different people. Some people like something, other people like other things. So that's quite good. Don't spend too much on a watch if you're just starting out. Get something simple and then just enjoy your runs, and good luck. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.